Hello and welcome back to Rev Solutions. Don't forget, click that subscribe button, hit the bell for your notifications and give us a big thumbs up for more motorcycle content. Now today what we're going to be looking at is the Oxford Q4R tank bag and tank bag ring adapter for the Honda CBF 1000, the 2016 model. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the tank adapter on here, we're going to set it all up on the tank bag and we'll install it fully. So stay tuned, stick around and we'll get cracking. So this is the Oxford Q4R tank bag. It's got a small tank, it's got a nice little section here so you can put a USB power supply if you've got one plumbed into the front of the bike. It's got a head strap as well so you can put it around your handlebars, and obviously underneath here you've got your quick release section which we're going to screw into the bottom of the tank bag. So this will eventually sit nice and proud just on top of the tank like that. And when you want to get off, all you got to do, pull the quick release and take it off with you. So let's get this tank bag open and have a look, see what we've got. So what we've got here is the actual bottom section. So this section is going to mount directly underneath. Just like that. We need to screw it all in, make sure it all fits nice and secure, and then once that is on, that will then be the easy section to get removed from the ring adapter which sits on the tank. Now here is the Oxford ring adapter for the tank on the Honda CBF 1000. So if we just open this up, right, so inside the actual packaging for this, you get a rubber seal, which is going to protect the tank. You got your aluminium section, which goes on top of that rubber seal. And then in here, we've got a couple little bolts. And in this one, we've got a few more bolts and some rubber grommets. So we've got all the stuff we need to be able to remove 4 of these actual bolts in the head tank, put the new ones in, and screw this down nice and tight so it stays on. So what we're going to do now is actually get these bolts removed, put the new ones on, and we'll get that set up. Right, so what we need to do here is take off the top 2 here and the bottom 2. So I'm going to line the rubber gasket up. So we'll get this one loosened, this one loosened, and this one here. And that is all those bolts removed from the top of the tank. Lay this over the top, just like that. We're then going to place the release mechanism over the top, and what we're going to do, actually, what we'll do first is we'll drop the bolts in, just so we've got them all in the correct position. We'll then put the rubber seal on as well. There we go. So now it should be really straightforward, drop them all into the holes, just like that. So that is the position that we need it. Just like that, there we go. That is basically how the ring mechanism is going to sit on there. Now this is obviously on before I put the tank bag on, so to release it, all you need to do is pull this lever here, unclip, and it will come off. So put it on, pull that all the way down, place it on, and then it's on. Really straightforward device, nice and easy. It's just going to make taking a tank bag on and off really simple. So let's get this off and we'll get it installed onto the bottom of the tank bag. Right, so with the Oxford Q4R tank bag, in order to get this installed, we need to get access to this bottom section. So what we're going to do is undo this part of the tank bag. It actually comes completely off, which is really handy. And then there's a Velcro strap there, which just releases it. So we'll put that to one side. What we need to do is take off all these nuts. I got this specific one from J&S Accessories in Southampton. It was on offer for a black tank bag. It was about £57, I think it was, and the ring was 20. So it's a reasonable price. If you want to go for a red or a blue one, and I'll put the pictures up now, the prices were a lot more expensive. So for a nice easy neutral colour, save yourself 20, nearly £30 on that. So it's well worth considering going for a black one. So what we're going to do is put one bolt straight through the top. We're then going to put the washer on next, and then that is going to go straight through the hole, and on the other side the nut, and we can then tighten it up. So what we're going to do is just put all three on nice and easy, and then we'll place it on, keeping a little bit of pressure there. We'll spin it over and we'll tighten up some of the bolts. You can start off by putting one bolt on. That will at least hold that position, and then you can just work your way around. Hand tight is all you need to start with. Okay, so they are all in there nice and easy now. So it's just a case of get a little spanner and tighten it all up. So that's what we'll do now. Right, so the size you're looking at is a 7mm bolt. Again, do a little bit on each one before making it completely tight. That way I know that I'm spreading it out evenly and one side's not getting dragged down uneven or causing any issues. So there we go, got a bit more pressure on now, so this is the last one. Just get that a little bit tighter, and I'll just go back to the other two and make it nice and tight. Really simple to install this. And then once you've got all the bolts up nice and tight like that, you can put the Velcro strap back over, or the Velcro flap back over, and the bolt's hidden away. So remember, release this down, place it on, sorted. So we'll put this onto it here. The zip goes up nice and easy. Does a pull around, and there we go, we've got the tank bag on. So now the tank bag is on, what we can also do is with the straps, we can just loosen them off, place it around the head of the bike, and if it did come off for any reason, it will stay on. So there we go. Now this is a pretty good bike tank bag to have. You got this section up here where you can actually put in a mobile phone. As you open the flap, you got this little red bit here. We can just literally undo the zip. Got a nice foam pad there to give you protection to whatever you want to put inside. It'll keep it pressed up against the screen nicely. Got a decent size inside the tank. And at the back here, you've got a little key section, so you can keep your house keys, anything in there. It's quite a big area, and it does open up nicely. Nice easy zip. It's easier with two hands to do that one up. But that is the Oxford tank bag installed on the Honda CBF 1000. Obviously, like I said earlier, you've got your electricity flap there, nice little grommet straight in, so you can put your power supply. Now the only thing I'm going to struggle with on this bike is potentially when you're sitting on it. Let's just get up onto it. So in the actual riding position, you can have your mobile phone there for a satellite navigation if need be. My head is up here, so I can still see my dials really comfortably, which is perfect. However, seeing the satellite navigation is going to be difficult, and also the phone holder will be difficult. But that said, I'll just put the sat nav on the phone and use it there, so it's not going to be too much of an issue. But for less than £80, this turns out to be quite a nice, decent looking tank bag. Good size, just for a day bag if I don't want to take the top box. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I've recorded this video at the end of 2020. It has been a really tough year for everyone. Fingers crossed for next year we have a nice, easy, enjoyable 2021. We can get back out on the open road, enjoy our machines and do some decent adventures. Now, 2021, we're going to look at going to Europe. A couple of countries have got on the cards, so stay tuned for those. We're going to do some decent motorcycle tours and give you a good insight to what it's like touring on two wheels. So until then, grab a cold one. Join me in celebration at the end of 2020 to say goodbye to a horrible year, and let's all look forward to 2021. Until next time, ride safe and don't forget, ride your adventure.